Good morning, friends. Welcome to Owl School Storytime. Today we're going to read Tractor Mac Arrives at the Farm by Billy Steers. Sibley the horse lived on Stony Meadow Farm. He was a hard worker. Tug and pull, haul and drag. He did the work of two strong horses. Sibley's days were spent plowing in the spring, mowing in the summer, harvesting in the fall, and logging in the winter. Sibley's favorite job was pulling the hay wagon at the summer picnics. The children would all cheer for Sibley and give him treats of apples and carrots. One day, the animals heard a strange noise. Chug, chug, a pop! They looked out of the barn. A large red machine was parked in the farmyard, spewing smoke. Farmer Bill was seated on a bright, shiny new tractor. He had a big smile on his face. That evening, Farmer Bill moved the tractor into the barn. The animals came over to greet the newcomer. "What big black rubber tires you have," said Kala the chicken. "Look at all of the wires and gauges and cables," explained Pete the pig. "Welcome to Story Meadow Farm," said Sam the ram. "Welcome, welcome," cried all the others. The red tractor smiled. "How do?" he said. "My name is Mac. I can do the work of 10 horses, and I'm happy to be here." The animals gasped. 10 horses? You must really be strong. That night, Sibley was not able to sleep. Visions of mechanical horses danced in his head. Could Mac really do the work of 10 horses? What would be left for Sibley to do? Early the next morning, Farmer Bill climbed onto Mac's seat and started the engine. Mac rumbled to life and they headed for the fields. Sibley waited to be tacked up for the morning's work, but nobody came. All that day, Sibley listened to the other animals clatter. "Did you see how fast Mac plowed that field?" clucked the chickens. "He delivered the hay in less than an hour," bleated the sheep. "Oh, he hauled all the wood for the new roof," squealed the pigs. As the day passed away, it was clear that Mac had taken over Sibley's jobs. "Soon they'll be turning you out to pasture," said Margot the cow. "You'll probably never have to work another day in your life." Just then, Sibley heard the sound of children. Maybe they were coming to the barnyard for a hayride. He galloped out of the barn. New book. And stopped abruptly at the fence. There was Mac pulling a dozen cheering children in a hay wagon. Sibley's hay wagon. Sibley had never felt so sad and useless in his whole life. What good is a workhorse who cannot work? In the weeks that followed, Sibley hoped he would have a job to do, but every morning Farmer Bill left the barn without him. Sibley wondered if he had been forgotten for good. Finally, one day, Farmer Bill came back to the farm without Mac. "Sibley, old lad, I need your help. We have a problem and only you can fix it." Rain had fallen during the night. The farmer led Sibley through the soggy grass to a far field where the ground was soaked with water. There sat Mac up to his axles in mud. With a tug and a yank, Sibley wrenched Mac free from the mud. Then he spent the rest of the day working the soggy field where Mac sat behind the stone wall. When it was time to go back to the barn, Mac said, "Thanks for rescuing me, Sibley." Farmer Bill patted Sibley on the neck. "You were a big help today," he said.